Biliran Province State University President Victor Caniezo Jr., university officials and staff, our learners attending this masterclass, guests, ladies and gentlemen, maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. Thank you for the privilege to be with you all today. I extend my best wishes on the conduct of your two-day Strategic Foresight Masterclass for BiPSU executives. This class will provide you all with a great opportunity for intensive mentorship and leadership enhancement, advocacy sharpening, and project creation to align with the 17 Sustainable Development Goals or SDGs 2030. Make the most out of it and learn as much as you can. Any opportunity to learn something new and enhance your skills and experience is always a blessing. In this time of pandemic, further honing yourselves will prepare you for challenging endeavors and vital collaborations that we need to face and recover and learn and grow from this pandemic. Perhaps the greatest lesson this pandemic has taught us is to really think about the ways we are used to doing things and reimagine our future, to find better ways to be able to not just adjust or be resilient, but to really work towards creating the future that we want for ourselves, faced obviously with the challenges of our current reality. We do not want this to happen again, and so we need to really sit down and create now what we want for our future and for our country. I know it has been challenging for our higher education experts as educators who shape the think tanks and experts for our future. This masterclass is proof of the vital need to keep on learning, making time for learning from each other and exploring possibilities with the ultimate goal of serving our people for the better. As educators, you shape the future leaders of the nation. To educate and train and hone the brains who will craft programs and projects for the country anchored on much-needed sustainability, ensure continuity from one goal to the next, and the essential mechanisms to enable our global sustainable development goals to come to fruition for families and communities, including especially those in the grassroots, to ensure that in an uncertain and volatile future, no one will be left behind. This is obviously not an easy task, and we all need to work on this together. We will all encounter trials and experience hardships in our common cause to serve our country better. There will be instances where difficult trade-offs will need to be taken, and you need to prepare for these possibilities. Dealing with an unfamiliar situation such as this, I realized that first, learning is continuous. It never stops. Knowledge presents itself in the things that we do every day. We need to be conscious of seeing situations in the light of a student where every experience is a different subject, an opportune time to acquire knowledge. Second, it helps to identify yourselves with your community. As you work in developing yourselves on your advocacies and chosen field of expertise, you have a moral obligation to your communities. Your advocacies should be grounded to enable communities to be better, to be more sustainable, and to be more resilient. Always pay it forward or give back. It is a moral imperative for all of humanity. Third, cultivate the spirit of prayer. There will be circumstances that prayer will guide you in decision-making. Having a belief system in a supreme being or higher power allows us to be humble. It provides us the grace to see life as a gift, hence continue to work so that we live in purpose. Fourth is to know oneself, to lay the foundations for character. Knowing oneself allows you to get in touch with your calling, your purpose, so to speak, including your strengths, to recognize also your weaknesses, see them as opportunities and continue to work on them and transform them to assets. It allows you, therefore, to lead. It has been more than a year since the pandemic outbreak, and it still continues to place lives, families, and our nation and global well-being in peril. Thus, it is my hope that this masterclass will provide you the opportunity to not just learn from each other, but inspire you more and renew your commitment to your calling to serve our country in whatever capacity that may be. Let us continue to work together in educating our kababayans and engage in concerted efforts and collaborative actions in all our aspirations and undertakings as part of an institution, a community, and a nation. Kailangan natin magtulungan. Daghang salamat ug ayo-ayo kitang tanan.